We're here at the SIA Snow Show 2012, baby.
Boardinsiders.com, your snowboard resource.
Hey guys, this is Paul McGinty from Ride Snowboards down here at SIA, and this is the Highlife UL ultralight snowboard. It basically takes the previous Highlife UL and evolves into just an amazing board. It retails at $570, and on a feel rating for flex comes out in as a 9, so it really is that hard charging, solid longitudinal flex, or really pushing it when you're really going hard and doing big lines. So this board is targeted directly at the all-mountain guy. It's a directional board, and he's doing big mountain riding. It's a little wider than, say, its little brother, which is the Berserker, which makes it a little bit more floaty. Also, you'll notice this year, one of the evolutions of the Highlife compared to last year is we have a longer nose on this board than prior years with a shorter tail. Again, that really balances out the hybrid all-mountain camber line that is still on this board and gives it a little extra float in the soft snow and a little bit more of a side country feel to this board. So definitely an awesome all-mountain board for that guy who's just charging hard, looking for a great high performance all-mountain snowboard. Some of the tech that makes this board so great as that hard charging all-mountain board, I mentioned it's got the hybrid all-mountain shape that we launched last year. That basically has a full rockered tip, just a small amount of height again, where it just breaks contact with the snow in height, but it's the full kind of 9-inch tip of the board that is rocketed. That then blends into the micro camber zone, which carries all the way through to the tail. So under both inserts you have the single micro camber, and that trails down in the tail of the board. So you have one micro camber zone for 2/3 of the board, but that tip is a full rocker zone. That gives you the float in the tip when you are charging hard and you need that float, but it gives you the grip and the response in the tail. So when you come out of a turn, you have that exit push that really pushes you out from edge to edge. You come off your heels, you feel the push onto your toes. You come off your toes, you feel the push back to your heels. It's a very lively board, very energetic, real versatile board. Has that surfy nose, but that grippy, energetic tail that really encompasses the best of both worlds. And that's the hybrid all-mountain camber line that really pushes that technology. On top of the hybrid all-mountain, we have the new pop walls on this board. It's a very directional board. It has the longer nose, the shorter tail, has directional side cut, etc. But building up on that great all-mountain hard charging board, we've added pop walls to the tail of this board. The pop walls take the urethane slime wall, which runs from tip to 2/3 of the way down the board, and then it blends the urethane into the urethane pop rod sandwich, where we've taken that pop rod and we've moved it from the inside of the board to the actual side wall of the board. So now the carbon pop rod is right above the steel of the board. What that does, it gives you a real responsive, grippy tail to this board, and then when you push off the tail and from one turn to the other, there's no lag. When you have a pop rod, it's real responsive, but there's always going to be a little bit of a lag because the pop rod has to be inset inside the core and milled into the core. The pop wall, because the carbon is over the steel of the sidewall itself, is instantaneous. So now you have pop, smooth, edge-to-edge response, and instantaneous edge-to-edge response with no delay. That really takes this board and pushes it over the edge as being just the ultimate all-mountain hard-charging deck. We complement that with this membrane top sheet. Kind of hard to see unless you have it in person, but most of this black graphic is the membrane. It's the silver, gray, metallic fabric that we infuse with urethane. Takes about half the weight out of the top sheet by doing that alone. What it also does is gives you a really cool looking top sheet that doesn't require a whole ton of ink to be thrown at. Again, keeps the weight down. So it's got the membrane top sheet, which is smooth and light. We've also got the UL core in this board that takes a full tip to tail, rail to rail wood core, but then we mill out slots and we reintroduce a high density, lightweight foam into those slots that really makes it a super light board. We take that, coupled with the membrane, coupled with the ultralight steel, the ultralight base material, you've got a super light board that's an amazingly smooth ride. Light doesn't have to be tinny. when it's done right, like on the Highlife UL, it's smooth, it's light, it's responsive, it's grippy. It's for the all-mountain, hard-charging guy.
For the latest snowboard reviews, check out boardinsiders.com.